February 28th, 2023. My name is Abby.
And I'm Juliana. Welcome to TNN.
The weather this week is expected to be in the 60s during the day.
At night, it's expected to be in the 40s.
Now let's hear about what happened in this week in history.
In 1953, scientists James Watson and Francis Crick announced that they had discovered the structure of DNA, which contains all of the genetic information for human beings.
In 1887, Helen Keller was the first introduced to her new teacher, Anne Sullivan. Helen was both deaf and blind. Miss Sullivan taught Helen how to read Braille and communicate with others through sign language.
And in 1931, the Star-Spangled Banner became our national anthem. It was written more than 100 years before the poem by Francis Scott Key.
See you next time on This Week in History.
Now let's go over to Avery and Zoe for your weekly news report.
Thank you, Avery.
My name is Avery. And I am Zoe. This is the Lincoln News Report. U.S. News: California's Yosemite National Park is famous for its ancient giant sequoia trees and massive rock formations. However, from mid to late February, the main draw is the Horsetail Fall. The seasonal waterfall flows over the eastern edge of El Capitan every winter. During the last 2 weeks in February, it often transforms into a stunning firefall. The natural phenomenon occurs around 5 to 15 minutes before sunset. It lasts just a few minutes.
In world news, a European telescope has found a new dwarf planet right here in our solar system. And it's just like Saturn, it too has a ring. The largest object found to orbit our sun since Pluto was discovered in 1930. Quaoar is the third largest of the dwarf planets that orbit the sun beyond Neptune. A collaboration between the European Space Agency's ground-based telescopes and the Space-Based Telescope CHEOPS began observing Quaoar between 2018 and 2021.
In local news, Buckeye firemen did a good deed last week when they received a 911 call for a man who was having a medical emergency while working outside. They treated him, sent him off to the hospital, and then returned to finish his yard work for him.
That is all for today. See you next time on Weekly News.
Thank you, Avery and Zoe.
Now let's go over to Miss Williams in the Counseling Corner.
Hey everyone, it's a message from your counselor, Mrs. Williams from the Counseling Corner. So you guys, we're gonna wrap up this month. This month we were learning about our Black history. It's been fantastic. We've talked about different people. We were also talking about being grateful, all the different things we're grateful for. As I've been in the schools, you guys have been telling me all the fantastic things you're grateful for. You were grateful for your teachers, grateful for your family, your friends. You were grateful for me. I'm so appreciative of that, as well as I'm grateful for you. So our very last person that we're going to talk about today is going to be Haley Thomas. So Haley Thomas talks about wellness and compassion. She is 12 years old. She founded Happy, a youth-led nonprofit organization that helps teens to feel healthy, active, positive, purposeful. And her goal is to address the need for free and affordable nutrition and education. That is fantastic because there are a lot of kids that if they didn't have lunch at school or breakfast at school may not eat. And that's just not something that we want. So we are definitely excited for this person in our last segment of our Black History Month. All right, you guys, so happy to see you guys all through the campus. See you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Williams. Now it's time for Sports with Blake.
Welcome to sports. My name is Blake. In basketball news, Kevin Durant joined the Suns on the floor this past Friday. The team is hoping he will help take them to the playoffs. Let's cheer him on as they take on the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow night. The Arizona Coyotes play the Nashville Predators at home Sunday night. Tonight they are up against the Chicago Blackhawks. For anyone missing football, the NFL Scouting Combine is this weekend. We'll get a chance to look at some of college football's top players as they get ready for the drafts in April. That is all for today. See you next time on Sports News.
Thank you, Blake. Now let's go over to Gianna and its Entertainment News Report.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I am Gianna. In select movie theaters this weekend, you can catch the movie Blue Back. It tells the story of Abby and the amazing fish she befriends while swimming in the coral reefs of Australia. You may also want to check out the new graphic novel Squished. Having a big family is great. There are always people around and things to do, but while 11-year-old Avery loves her big family, including her 6 siblings, it's hard not to feel, well, squished. That's all for this week. See you next time on Entertainment News.
Thank you, Gianna. Now let's go to Kate and today's special guest for Joke of the Week.
Well, joke of the week. My name is James.
And my name's Poseida.
So, Poseida, what is your joke?
What flower does everyone have on their face?
I don't know. What flower does everyone have on their face?
Tulips.
Great joke, Poseida. If you have a joke and you like telling news, please stop by and see Miss Claire. We would love to have you on. See you next time on Joke of the Week. Bye!
Thank you, Cadence. Now it's time for Fun Fact Trivia with Silas and Trenton.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Silas.
And I'm Trenton. Did you know that today, February 28th, is National Floral Design Day?
This day recognizes the art and history of floral design. For thousands of years, floral design has been an important culture art form.
Your question for today is, what is the reason Floral Designing Day was created?
A. To celebrate a birthday.
B. To celebrate floral design.
C. To celebrate spring.
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said A, you are correct.
This day was created to celebrate a special birthday of Carl Rittner, the founder of the Rittner School of Floral Design in Boston. Mr. Rittner is a pioneer in floral art education.
Fun fact, floral design is a multi-billion-dollar industry that brightens our lives on a daily basis. It may be in a banquet, painting, a garden, or a floral arrangement.
See you next week for more Fun Fact Trivia.
Thank you, Silas and Trenton. Now let's go over to Evelyn for Ad of the Week.
Word of the week. My name's Evelyn. This week's word is compare. Compare is a verb and it means to note or describe the similarity or differences of. Here's how it can be used in a sentence. The teacher compared the climate in the U.S. with the climate in Mexico. See you next time, Word of the Week.
Thank you, Evelyn. That's all for your episode of TNN.
See you next week. Bye.